Yo,
what's up, everybody?
What is up?
Hello. How you guys doing today?
We are live on Facebook and YouTube.
And yes, we're live videos on Facebook and YouTube. And if you're listening to the audio, you're just hearing us talk. There's no live video for you.
No.
But you could, if you're just doing nothing, hanging out, and you have access to watch shit.
Yeah, you could if you wanted to.
You can come on our fan page, and we post on our fan page and our YouTube page. Our video so basically we're going live with our recording. So we're recording this podcast, but we're broadcasting live as we record. That's what we're doing.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
professional podcasters, and people dig us.
Yeah, people dig us.
So they say.
Yeah, I hear that they dig us.
Yeah, no, we get a good response.
Yes.
Everyone's
Happy birthday, Amy.
Amy's.
Some girl, a woman who just joined. You don't see it because you just got on.
Okay.
But she just joined us.
And
her birthday was either yesterday, the day before, maybe even Friday. But it was this past weekend.
Happy birthday, Amy. Where's Amy from?
Amy's from Central Jersey. Her organization, her group, had a fundraiser once, and I did it a few years back.
Yeah. Really? Got him.
It's a loud bone.
Loud bone. It's my dog. For anyone new, my dog is down on the floor chewing bones, annoying the shit out of us. But he's
every once in a while you're going to hear him bark. He either wants to be touched or let out for a second. Then he'll leave the room.
Right.
He'll search the house for something more interesting. Find nothing. Come back to us 15 minutes later.
I saw a third one of these HD cams on sale for at Best Buy for like $50. I may get a Cody cam.
There you
go. For the floor, we could put him just up in the box. So you can see
every once in a while, just
going on.
Watch him. They'll probably just want to watch him more than us, anyhow.
Right.
I can imagine.
Yeah, man.
Joe's got a professional cup of coffee, as if he's like an anchor.
Hey, that's how I do. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm in vacation mode. I leave for vacation a week from yesterday.
That's nice, man. So, you guys going away? How long is that the cruise?
6 days.
6 days. Joe's first cruise.
6 nights, actually, so I guess like 7 days. I guess, I don't know. You leave early that last day.
You're gonna hurt every part of your brain.
I leave Sunday, come home Saturday. So technically 7 days I'm away.
So it's 6 nights.
6 nights.
There you go.
But I come home late on last night, so we're going to hang in Miami that last day.
Okay.
So we go to Miami.
So you go flying to Miami.
Flying to Miami next Sunday. Then get on a ship.
About 5 o'clock, right? Get on the board the ship about, 3 or 4 o'clock?
Our check-in's 12:30.
Okay.
Getting on early.
Okay, so you got the early check-in, but you're still going to chill out and wait. Your bags will be up to your room not right away, so you're going to go to...
Oh, they take your bags?
They take your bags. They go below the ship, and then stewards bring it to your room.
Oh.
And it'll be in front of your door.
I never did it before. I know this guy I know always shits on cruises. He's like, it's not a bunch of fucking like people that bunch of like whatever like.
I don't know what you're saying, Joe.
I couldn't get out what he was.
Just make stuff up because none of us know the guy you're talking about. But go on.
No, I'm trying to come up with the words he said. Basically, just like a bunch of mushes that all they want to do is eat, and I'm like, oh, that.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
That's tailor made for me. That's who I am. Not on vacation. Just a mush who likes to eat all the time.
Which ship you going on? To Carnival?
Carnival Vista.
Okay.
I wanted to get a newer ship because I don't want no sinking. But
yeah,
I figured better odds.
That's what does it. The Titanic was a week old. What do you think, dummy?
Yeah, but that was different. That was designed poorly.
Yeah, it was designed to not hit.
Listen, man, there was an old Carnival ship on the news last night whose pipes burst and flooded all the bottom cabins.
Yeah.
I don't want that.
Well, you got to.
I'm in the Havana Cabana section.
And you got what do you call it? The walk-off.
Dude, I got a balcony with a fucking chair and a fucking hammock.
Absolutely. That's the way to do it, man.
Well, I said, if this is going to be my only one, I'm doing it up. Private pool until 7 p.m. No one else can go in that pool but the people in the Havana section.
Nice.
So
that's good stuff. That's good. You'll enjoy that. You're going to enjoy that. It's nice, man. It's really nice. And you're going in the perfect time of year. It's not rain season down there.
Yeah.
It's good, man.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So, yeah, we're going to Jamaica, Grand Cayman, and Cozumel.
Nice.
And bought some excursions. In Jamaica, we're doing tubing down the river. It goes to this place called the Blue Hole where you swim and shit. And then, James is going to be...
A hammock. Somebody just...
What? What happened?
Somebody just put a hammock. Like
a hammock?
A hammock. Just...
A hammock, yeah, Stacy Lynn Stockton. A hammock. That sounds good to me.
Yeah, that's a nice. I mean, that sounds like. I mean, I've gone on 3. 2 that were real cruises. One was just a fucking ferry shuttle.
You went on a party boat, fluking?
No, it was a ferry shuttle.
Hey, babe, you want to go on a cruise?
From Florida to the Bahamas. It was just a shuttle. It was just a ferry ride, but it's an old decommissioned cruise ship that they used to take mooks who live in the Bahamas from Miami, from the States, and they really just came here to buy goods. And so it was a bad. I don't want to use the reference of what kind of ship it felt like I was on. We'll just say a ship from
a ship
from a couple of 400 or 500 years ago that made its way over to this country is what I felt like I was on one of those ships.
Like a Nina the Pinta de Santa Maria, like one of those ships.
No, like
a
slave
ship. Oh, you were on the Amistad?
Yeah, like that.
Oh, man.
It was just all Jamaican. I mean, it was all people from Bahamas that come over here and they buy stuff and then go back home because it's very expensive there.
Yeah.
So they take this little. So it was mostly a ferry ride, but they sell you as a cruise. So this broad I was dating is like, I want a free cruise and then you have 3 nights in the Bahamas in a beautiful hotel on the beach. So you take this. You're supposed to be on a cruise. But it's just a boat ride to get to the Bahamas. And there's no place. It's a decommissioned ship, so you could pay a little extra if you want to use a room, but there's nothing in the room. Like you just sit, like on a empty bed thing. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing in there.
Oh yeah.
And then you can go. All the benches would normally be nice like benches all around, and nice little lounge chairs and to relax. They put metal bars so you can't lay down like a bunch of homeless people in the middle of this boat.
So that's one you got for free.
This is the free one,
the free cruise
that took you over to the hotel, and then we upgraded the hotel, and the hotel was really nice. And we went in September, which is hurricane season.
Yeah.
I don't even know this at the time. You don't think about it.
Hurricanes from like the middle of summer, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't think about it. Didn't think about it.
Yeah.
So I guess it's a little cheaper. It was the second week of September, so everybody's back to school. Our beach was dead. Not one person on us. Like, it was awesome. We had sex on the beach because there's nobody around.
Nice.
It was awesome. It was beautiful.
That's one thing I hate about vacations. It's just not that I hate, but it's like you look at all the pictures of like your hotel you go to, the beach. Like, this is beautiful. I can't wait to get there. And you get there, like, where the fuck all these people come from?
They weren't
in a picture. Fucking yelling kids.
Yeah.
Fucking just
not a spot on the sand.
Or these psycho people that get up at 4 a.m. to put a book or a towel on a beach chair and that's theirs for the day.
Yeah.
Like, what did that thing? It's like, I'm holding it for the day.
Fuck you. But anyway, the second cruise I went on was nicer. We stopped at like a couple of like islands. It was nice. And then the third one I went on was my kids. But none of them did I do a balcony. Mm-hmm. I always wanted to do a balcony.
Yeah.
I just never did it. I just trying to save money on the balcony so we can do excursions and better food, upgrade the food and stuff like that.
Yeah. James said I went on a cruise when I was 16 with my dad and grandparents. It was hell. So that sounds like hell when you're 16.
With your granddad?
Your parents and your grandparents?
Oh, it's not.
16 is not a good time to still be going on vacation with your parents.
Well, we went, and my daughter just turned 18. My son turned 17. It sucked because on the cruise, you can 18 to go to the club. And my son just missed it. So, like, kind of like blew for him. She didn't go to the club by herself.
Yeah.
So, but still, you say that vacation with your kids at that age, my kids are like, I really want to go back on a cruise with you. Because it was like...
Yeah, no, if you get... I always had a good time on vacation with my mom or my dad took us away. I think it all depends on how you get along with your parents. You know what I mean?
We had like partners, me and my family.
Right.
Like in the middle of the ship, we took Carnival. I don't know if it was the Vista, new unsinkable.
Well, it's only 2 years old, so probably not.
No, because I went 2 years ago.
Could be.
I don't know.
It's got water slides and shit.
A lot of them have.
They do?
Some don't, but most of them do.
Okay.
But like they have like this like huge like lobby bar area, and like they'll have daily like every couple of hours they have like an activity there, and like they were doing trivia. So one was like the band would play the song up and stop, and then everyone had to like sing what the next line was. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like,
that sounds...
So it was like, oh, can you guys guess what the next line was? And then everybody sings it, and then if you got it right, like you put it in and say, oh, it was this, and they're like, is it the band? Then the band will start playing it again. So they did that.
Yeah.
And then they did Friends trivia. They did
Friends trivia. I could probably do good on
90s movies trivia, 80s movie trivia. So you get there and like they get little pads, and the lobby gets full. It's a bar, everybody's hanging out, and then there's the cruise directors out there doing questions, and you can win like a little prize, like a little like trophy of the ship. It's fun, man. You know what I mean? That kind of stuff is cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
dude.
man.
Hey, you got 8 people watching. That's nice. Hey, we like for people that are watching. We like to do those. What do we call those things again?
Emojis, man.
The emojis, the reactions,
ha-has,
wows,
thumbs
hearts,
up.
thumbs ups. We want to see them flowing on the screen.
You don't have to say the ups, press thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
And just stop. I know multiple thumbs ups. I get it, but just stop at thumbs.
Okay, thumbs up.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
You say both. You pluralize both thumbs ups. It just sounds retarded.
There they go. They're flying now.
There
That's
you
what
go.
we like to see. That's what we like. Lots of emojis. But yeah, so me, Kerry, James, and Annette are going to go tubing down a river.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I got to try and get my GoPro working. I got to get video of James tubing.
Yeah, I got one too. If you want to take two,
Oh, okay.
want to use mine too? You can.
Yeah. And what was it? Then we're going to Cayman Islands. We're doing Stingray City, where you pet stingrays and.
I figured it had something to do with stingrays.
Yeah. Yeah.
Be a weird name for a city.
But aren't they the ones that fucking
Sting you?
No, they don't. They stabbed the crocodile hunter in the
that's what
chest.
killed him.
I don't know why we paid for this.
I don't know. Maybe you should do some googling before you go.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna pet him with my toe. I'm gonna be sticking my
that'll do
leg
it.
out.
You got to get out in the water. You'll be fine.
Yeah. Maybe they're like.
you did the
Maybe they give them like Xanax or like Stingray Xanax to chill them out, so they don't want to.
That's what they do.
I mean, wouldn't you?
Want a Xanax? Yes.
No, I'm saying if
Want
you're
my stingray to be on a Xanax? Yes.
Yeah, give them some downers.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, no hallucinogens to be like, just start attacking everyone.
Don't like go in there with an Australian accent. Try to
That little guy looks like a giant shrimp. I'm eating that motherfucker.
Did you ever do dolphins?
Nah, we thought about doing it, but
It's fun, but it's so controlled. You know what I mean? The
you
environment.
can't just ride one out into the ocean.
Yeah, like or just be with them. You're like right.
Yo, Flipper, take me to see your family.
You sound like a mob hit for the Flipper. Yo, Flipper, take me to see your family. Like I'm good.
I wanted control. I don't want to be like just.
I know.
Like
I get it, but it's
some guides bring you out. You see those fins? Grab one.
Yeah.
Hey, what if it's a shark? You said you don't want it controlled.
I know. I'm just saying they would you stand there. There's like two guys, and then the fucking dolphin comes up between you and your person. You're like, oh, there it is. It's like it's all it is. And then like, all right, you ready for him to kiss you? And then they slap the water, and the fucking thing comes up and kisses you and leaves. It's like that's cool and all, but I just felt forced. Like I don't know if this dolphin would have kissed me on his own.
Yeah, I'm doing stingrays. Then there's a starfish area too.
You know Glenn?
Yeah.
He works at the Best Buy I was just at.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Yep. Good guy, Glenn.
Good guy.
Deadhead.
Is he?
Yeah, big into the Grateful Dead.
I knew what it meant.
All right.
Giving a definition.
I didn't know you knew.
Deadhead.
Deadhead.
A guy who's really into
Glenn the
Grateful Dead.
Deadhead. That's what I refer to him as.
Oh, really?
No, I just right now I am.
All right.
So yeah, so doing that stingray. I heard that Cayman's got the best lobster, so I'm gonna try that.
Oh,
one.
really? Well, the water's right there.
The water?
The water's right there.
I know.
So they should have decent sea fish.
Sea fish,
Seafood.
seafood fish, seafood fish things in shells. Da 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 da. Cayman,
And then you're going from Cayman, you're going to Cozumel?
Cozumel, and Cozumel we just
You don't
paid-
have to say the U like that. Just, I mean, I
What?
know you want to, but
The what?
you don't have to keep saying Cozumel. It's Cozumel. I know that you want to.
I said it like that.
Yeah, you keep saying Cozumel.
Cozumel.
I know. I don't know if
Wait.
because there's a thing over it that you feel like you
it's
need to say
Cozumel?
it. I don't know how to say it.
I didn't even think I was saying it any specific way. I
I
wasn't.
just saw
I
it's
wa-
Cozumel, and you keep the fifth time you said it, Cozumel.
Cozumel.
See that? And I don't know if that's how.
There's a
it's said,
fucking
but
U
it
in
could
there.
be.
That's why.
It could be.
How do you say it?
Cozumel.
That's putting an A where the U is.
don't
It's
know.
Cozumel.
Okay. Fine.
Bonjour, Cozumel.
Bonjour.
No.
Two completely different.
I
Places.
know. I did that on purpose.
Okay. So Cozumel. Well, I'll do it.
Cozumel, we didn't do an excursion there. I did the ruins and shit. It's too long. It's like an 8-hour day to go see pyramids and shit.
And some of them are, man, like they.
I saw the biggest one last time I was there, like
Yeah.
the Castle Kukulkan. I
Right.
climbed up and then slivered
So
down.
you've been to Cozumel before?
No, I was in Cancun and
Cancun.
we bussed to those.
Okay.
But Cozumel, we're just doing this. We get off the ship. It's an all-inclusive resort for $50 a person. All you can eat, all you can drink, and it's got water sports and shit.
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
So you're not on like the public beaches and shit.
No, I know that. I was going to do that when we got to Cozumel. It was rain season, torrential downpours.
Tridential.
How would you say?
You can't be fucking with my Cozumel when you're saying it was tridential downpours.
All right, how did I know it's not the way you say it, but say it.
What?
The word I.
Torrential.
Wow.
You
Way
were
off.
tridential.
Whoa. Torrential. Is that it? Torrential?
Torrential
Holy
downpours.
shit. Torrential downpours.
Yeah.
I mean, like the wind was killing us. Coming off the boat, we were soaked before we even got fully off the boat. That's how wet we were. It was just so bad.
Oh, I hope that don't happen to me.
It was so, but it's not the rain season. I went in January. It's their rain season. It's not winter
right.
down there. It's warm, but it's just rain.
Yeah.
It's pouring. That was when my daughter got off the boat. She was 18. We go to the first place because it was pouring. So you go. They funnel you when you go to the dock. They funnel you
Yeah,
through.
like, is it a mad rush of people? I'm like, the thoughts of a cruise ship getting on, I feel claustrophobic. Like, I'm going to be
Okay.
stuck. Like, you like the feeling when you're at a rock concert when you're like on the floor, like up close? I feel like that's everywhere where I'm going to be on a cruise ship.
Absolutely not.
No, like even
The
getting
thing
in
is
and
so
out?
big.
Even getting in and out, though?
Getting in and out, not everybody leaves at the same exact time when you pull up to dock. Okay, so you don't have everyone fluttering out the door because you're like, oh, we're here. You hear, we're here. They open the doors. Maybe take like 45 minutes for them to get that process happening.
Right.
And once that's happening, people trickle in and out. But what
You're getting breakfast and shit.
yeah, but what may happen is before they open the last doors, you may gather up in that hallway.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? But once the doors open, everybody starts going out. And coming back, you won't have anybody unless you wait until the last minute to come back. But they funnel you into this duty-free shop. That's where you come off the boat on the dock. There's the water. You walk down the dock and
What do
then
you mean duty free?
into like a duty-free, like where you can get like all the shit, like the cheap, like, alcohol cheap, cigarettes, perfumes.
Oh, okay.
All of that real cheap.
Okay.
But it's a big duty-free shop. So you're in this,
Why is it called duty free?
because I don't think you pay taxes.
Oh,
I think
okay.
that's what it means. I don't want
right.
to assume that. I'm sure someone will let you know that I was way off and I'm dumb.
Sounds right.
That could
I
be
think
it.
I've seen it. Don't
have
they
it
have them in airports?
Yes.
Okay, I know what you're
But so
talking
they make
about.
you go through this thing. It's like a gift shop, but huge. But you have to walk through it to get to fucking Cozumel. You have to walk through this goddamn duty-free thing. So you get into the other side, and we get on the other side, and there was a restaurant right there. So we just like, it was pouring. So we just went to this restaurant, outside seating, but it had like, covers, and and my daughter's like, Dad, can I drink? You said I'm allowed to drink when it's legal. It's not legal in the States, but in Cozumel, it's legal at 18. I was like, yeah, you're right. I said, only when it's legal do I want you drinking.
Yeah.
You're legal. So she gets this.
Cue that song. Shot, shot, shot.
Yeah, right, yeah. She gets one of those big mixed 27 different alcohols in an umbrella.
Nice.
So she's drinking that, sitting down. Now, I've been around a long time. You've been around a long time. When you're sitting drinking one of these drinks, it's relaxing. Stand up and hello.
Yeah, hello.
So she was eating, drinking, and she's like, drank the whole thing, just sucking it to a straw. Think about that. All those hard liquors coming to a straw.
All the sugars and shit.
Yeah, she stands up. And it's like, and I was like, what's up? She's like, I think I'm going to go back to the boat. Is that okay if I go back to the boat? I'm like, we just got to Cozumel. What do you mean go back to the boat? It's like, I just want to go back to the boat. Like, all right, go ahead.
Yeah.
She went back to the boat. We went back like an hour later because it was pouring. She passed out. She slept for 4 hours on one drink.
Welcome to adulthood.
She woke up and I was like, just so you know, I won that whole you can drink at 18 battle. Just so you know that, right? But it's fun, man. It was fun. I wish it wasn't raining because we were going to go horseback riding to the ruins.
Okay.
It was like a 6-hour day. They take you to an exclusive beach. You eat on the beach, like like it's exclusive.
Yeah.
They got little shacks to eat food and have drinks, and then you take the horses up to the. And some of it's real ruins, but then they put other of their own just to make it look appealing, I guess.
Yeah, I did it already. I'm like, I know my wife won't like
but
it.
Horseback riding is pretty nice through the mountains.
My wife won't horseback ride.
Well, then
She feels bad about the horses. She's like, they don't want to be here.
I just did that joke.
Yeah.
Friday.
She feels that way naturally in life. She's just...
I know. That's why I did it. Because
Yeah.
I was with a girl who said, oh, my God, horse and buggies, it's not nice. They don't want to be in the city. And I'm like, well, they're horses. They don't know what the fuck they are.
Yeah.
She said, "Oh, they do," and I'm like, "No, they don't. You think they know there's another option? Like, wait a minute, I can be in Iowa right now. Fucking serious?
Yeah.
Get off my back. Take me to Iowa."
Yeah. Yeah, they may not want to be in... They may not know where they're at, but they definitely don't want that pull anybody around
No, that's
for a living.
I'm sure they want to do that in Iowa.
Yeah.
Wherever they are, they don't want to be yanking humans.
Yeah.
But like this in New York, they're right behind like cabs.
What's he... Hey, what do you... Drop it. I don't know what the fuck he just
Whatever.
ate, but it's over.
Whatever it was, he's like, I don't know what you want me to drop. I got
Great. Well, hopefully we're not going to the hospital tonight.
What was it?
I don't know, but it sounded like a piece of
It
plastic.
sounded plasticky.
Fucking
What happened, pal? What did you put in your mouth?
Why?
What did it get from? What he must have. No, who knows?
Who knows? Hopefully it's a piece of his fucking Himalayan that chipped off.
Maybe.
We'll find out when he shits or doesn't shit later. Hopefully nothing.
He seems to be fine with it.
Yeah, he seems to be fine with it. But yeah. So first cruise, the things I get anxiety about is like I remember one time I did a fishing trip when I was in Cancun.
Right.
I'd go fishing all the time up here with my dad and stuff. So I did the share fishing trip for sailfish.
Okay.
And just whatever. You almost takes 2 hours to get to the fishing spot. That's how far off the coast you are.
Right.
And it's just this spot where I'm just sitting there and I realize I can't see land. And there's just water around me. I'm like, oh. And it just really gave me the heebie-jeebies, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm like, I don't want to be just like chilling on the boat and be like, oh, God, I can't swim back. Or, like, if people are walking by you when you're by the edge, like, how easy is it for them to toss you over if someone just goes nuts?
Well, if you're like that, well,
that's what I'm saying. I think
Don't-
I'm only gonna walk near the wall,
all right.
like
Well,
the inner wall, maybe like put my back to it.
I mean,
And just telling people, stay the fuck away.
well, you might be the weird group on the. Anybody see the weird ball guy? Yeah, don't touch him. I wasn't gonna.
We're a ball guy hugging the wall.
What creeps me out about being out there at night?
Uh-huh.
Just look out your window in your stateroom, just at the darkness of ocean, and you can't see nothing.
Yeah, no.
That makes me uncomfortable as hell.
Well, it's weird. I got the balcony room because I don't want to be claustrophobic. Mm-hmm. But then I'm like, oh shit, the fucking water's like right out there. It's like I can't win. I can't win, man. I can't win. I'm just hoping I'll be happy.
You will.
I just hoping that like once I get on the ship, because like my wife, if she's bugged out, she could take a Xanax. I can't do that. I
Right.
just got to ride it out.
Right. You'll be fine.
Well, I mean, we have
Just hope
room
there's no
service, so I'm gonna
storms.
ride it out with
As
sweets.
long as there's no storms and no waves and no bad storms like that, you should be fine.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think it's storm season.
I mean, there's not storms. Don't wait for. Is it? Can we go now?
No, I know.
I'm just saying,
I'm just
like,
hoping.
you know,
I'm hoping.
A bad.
I want to see the. I bet the sunset and the sunrise is badass on the fucking ship, right?
absolutely.
I want to see that shit.
sunrise, especially because you're on the Atlantic. Beautiful.
I told Carrie, I was like, yeah, maybe when we're at the all-inclusive resort in Mexico, I'll just like chill and smoke a cigar. She's like, why? I'm like, I just feel like I should.
You should.
I don't smoke,
What the fuck?
but a nice cigar.
On a beach?
I haven't had a cigar in years because I'm just afraid it'll get me back smoking again, the nicotine
Yeah,
craving.
yeah.
So that's why I'm afraid.
Did you ever smoke a cigar after quit smoking cigarettes?
No.
Okay.
I haven't. No, nothing.
See, I did. I quit smoking cigarettes in '94, December '94, and I started smoking cigars around 97 for a little while. And I smoked cigars until about 2005, 2006.
Yeah.
Like every once in a while, but then it got really a lot. And then something happened in 2006, 2007. I smoke a cigar, I get nauseous immediately.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why am I doing? I don't want to do it anymore.
That's why I feel like I haven't had something in so long. I feel like I'll ruin my day.
Yeah, yeah. Gets you
I do
nauseous.
it.
Like,
You
yeah.
know what I mean?
Just got to eat like a big meal, then do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Have like a nice steak, lobster and steak.
We made reservations for the steakhouse on the ship.
Okay.
It's like a little extra.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But my wife's a vegetarian. She's just gonna get like the appetizers. I was like, I'm taking your entree. I'm getting a steak and a lobster.
Nice.
Fuck it. If you're not eating,
You're right.
she's gonna have her salad and shit.
Right.
Not
That
gonna-
should be fun, man.
Yeah. No, I'm looking forward to it. That's why
It's just you. It's you.
me, Kerry, James, Annette, Joe, and Bev.
Oh, okay. They are okay. Yeah.
So we're apparently doing karaoke one night.
It's fun.
Or some shit.
Yeah. I went in there. I went in there with my daughter.
They even have a lip sync battle on the ship you can participate in.
Yeah, that's in the big room.
In the big theater.
Yeah.
I'm a good lip syncer.
That's a talent.
I'll battle.
I'm a good lip syncer.
Yeah, but when I don't have to worry about hitting notes, I can dance good too. So I think I can
get it
battle
all.
well.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? I really get into it.
That'd be fun. That's fun.
Yeah,
They did like musicals on the ship too, like almost like a production for the ship, like different song styles and different stuff. Like no characters, you weren't like following
Yeah.
a scene around, but it was fun. It's nice, man. It's just listen, man. It could be cheesy, it could be corny, but it's fun.
I'm doing whatever. There's so much stuff on the ship. I'm like, I couldn't even conceivably get to it all.
You could,
You could?
yeah, because that's the thing. The one disappointing thing in the whole thing, it's huge. The ship is huge, but you do see it.
Yeah.
Like because the ship is huge, but the inner workings, where you're like, where the club is, where the bar is, where the casino is, where the you know what I mean, all that stuff, it's like kind of like it's not that spread out. I mean, it's spread out, but it's not that spread out. So you're like,
Right.
It's all usually on one floor, that stuff, and then like the next main lobby has like all the gift shops and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But up top, like in that middle beef of the ship, is like the casino, the lounge, the cigar, the fucking coffee place, the club, the comedy room.
We're going to the club one night. We're going to go dancing. Because Kerry and I never do shit like that. We're like, fuck it.
Why? Well, yeah, of course.
Well, I mean, we don't do that. And
No,
we're
but
going to go
you gotta go- no, you're not
here
going out
around
of your
here.
house to get
No. Go
but you're on a ship. What else are you gonna do?
Right.
I wonder who the comedian's gonna be.
I don't know.
I
Someone
know you-
asked me if I'm going to go to the comedy show. I was
Just
like,
walk down there. Say
I,
what's
go,
up.
I may. I was like, I can't see,
You're not gonna go to the show.
to the show.
Come on.
I'm on vacation.
I wouldn't. I'm not going on to a show
No.
to watch a comedy. But I went and hung out with the comedians.
Yeah. Did you know any of them?
I know the John Mulrooney. the
Oh,
Long
yeah,
Island
yeah,
guy
yeah,
who
yeah.
used to be on the radio. He was-
He's funny, man.
Yeah, he
I
was-
remember him on TV when
Yeah.
I was a kid.
Yeah, he was the one, and then this guy Don Gray. He's a black guy out of Atlanta. He was the other comic.
Oh, good. Yeah, I'm
cool.
looking forward. I need a vacation. We didn't go on one last year, so we're putting this addition on the house.
Right.
So we haven't really been away on like a big vacation in 2
Nice.
years. So
That'd be fun.
it's nice.
If I had a girlfriend, I mean, but I don't have anybody. It's
But
just
yeah, next year we got to get another
guy.
group
If I had a
together.
girl, maybe I would go. So like a bunch of couples floating and stuff. But
What are you mumbling to yourself
what's
over
up?
there?
None. It's cool. It's good. You guys are going away. It's come on. Just I don't have nobody.
Should just found some any broad just to go away with for a
I want
week.
random broad for the.
Why not?
No, I'm not doing it.
Couldn't do that. Just a random broad for the week.
If I was talking and kicking it to like abroad that like we weren't that serious, I'd be like, "Hey, you want to go away?" Yeah, but I don't even have that. It's like there's
Yeah.
no prospects.
Yeah.
This is my
I had a friend of mine one time who, because it's tough to go to like an island, like when you want a girl, like you said, like I ain't going by myself.
yeah.
A friend of mine was like, "Fuck it, man, I'm living my life," and he like
Right.
went to Dominican Republic by himself.
Oh, I would do that.
But he was miserable. He said he was good for like a day,
I would
and then
do
he's
that.
like, all you see is couples.
Look,
And he's
I'm all right with seeing couples all day long. I don't give a fuck. And you're my friend.
no, but he said it was making no, but like he didn't go with friends. He just
No, I know.
went.
I can go anywhere by myself.
Yeah,
I don't care about that
Yeah.
at all. If I did that, if I cared about being, forget it. I'd be alone. I'll be miserable in my house. Like, can't go nowhere. I go everywhere and I don't even care. with this trip, I wouldn't have minded because you're all my friends. So
Right,
I wouldn't have felt so like fifth
Right.
wheelish or
Right.
third wheelish because
And we're all just old now anyway.
Yeah,
it's not like
oh, why is he hanging with us?
Right.
It's like it's Mike. It's like who
Yeah.
cares? But I would have preferred to have a broad to be like so we can do guy broad stuff. Hi, Mercy. That's my cousin, Mercy. Do you met our cousin?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I met Mercy. Oh, Jackie Knight. She awesome.
Knight.
She has an awesome club in St. Augustine, Florida that I headlined last November.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, man. You should get down there one time. Mike Gaffney, very funny comic.
Very.
Very funny.
That's what they say.
But
and there's Daniel, the DJ Daniel.
DJ Danny. Eric Potts joined in.
Oh, nice. Hello,
Nice.
Eric.
Got a nice
Jade. James Cass. Ironic. You can get, I don't know the rest of the words
okay.
you're saying.
Let's see what the chat says. I have to stretch it out a little
What's
more.
James?
Oh, how ironic. You get all the shit in duty free.
Get it?
Hey, James made a poop joke.
James, you poop
James,
joking motherfucker.
so creative.
That's a crafty joke writer.
He's a crafty.
He is funny, though.
Oh, he is.
Anytime there's somebody busting my balls, he hits it right.
Yeah, no, he's good. He's a good defender. So yeah, that's it. Cruising starting next week. So maybe we'll record a podcast before I leave.
What is that? What are we
podcast? Another episode before I leave on my trip that we could release once I'm gone. Can do that.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe just an audio one. We don't have to do the whole live.
That'd be awesome if you could do it from the ship. Just a little bit of seasick.
Yeah, I don't think they'll. I could pay the highest internet package is $15 a day.
Yeah,
But I don't know if I'd be able to do a podcast over that service.
probably not.
Probably would be a little choppy.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe we'll do that. So that's that.
That's that.
I was actually was thinking about the podcast today because I was like gonna come up with some new graphics just to change the look, new opening and stuff. But I didn't have the time. But I was thinking, oh, we don't do Mike's Hot Corner no more because I have to come up with some graphic with some flames and shit.
Yeah.
if we
No,
do
I
that.
know.
But I was like, maybe Mike hasn't been hot about shit. Do you have a hot corner?
We've had today. No, I would have had it like last week when I was talking about somebody coming on my post. Fucking.
Oh yeah, that could have been Mike's Hot Corner.
that would have been Mike's.
I was
Corner.
curious. Do you have a hot? Is there this week's Mike Hot Corner? That's for people that are just new to the podcast. One, hit the emojis, hit the reactions. We like
brand new
hearts,
just tune in.
ha-has, and wows.
Yeah, any kind of emoji that
It helps us go in the feed.
Yeah, and it makes us feel. good
it
also.
makes us feel nice. So yeah, but we used to have a section called Mike's Hot Corner where Mike gets to rant for like a few minutes on a topic that's aggravating him.
Right.
And if we're gonna keep doing that, I'm gonna come up with a graphic for that.
We definitely can keep doing it. I just stopped. I mean, like, it all depends on how I feel. Because I mean, honestly, I'll be honest with you. Not a lot of things. I might say shit right now and like act and might be, miffed about something.
Yeah.
But I don't let anything really.
I know, but just for the show.
I know that.
Yeah.
I know that. But because I've been just busy, like I don't even think about something that's bothering
Yeah,
me.
you were more at Mike's Hot Corner when you were home,
alone
just
by myself all day.
all day
you wanna know
stewing on the computer.
You want to know what's aggravating me?
These sons of bitches.
But
I think one time we're gonna bring. Remember we did that segment where we brought up shitty memes? Because now that we're live on Facebook, we can show the meme. So if you have if you know how people overshare their memes, like there's people they come up with ridiculous self-serving memes that are like passive aggressive, just the silliest ones. Send them to us on a private message
because we have any of them.
Love to make fun of them.
We love to make, and they're memes when they first came out were supposed to be a little funny, maybe a little quip. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying, or a little like inspirational phrase. Not some of these memes are so long.
Yeah. First off, if your meme is at like a 10 font, you're yammering too much.
Way too much.
But some of them are just
and they don't
passive aggressive.
Oh, it's like, if you know in the morning when it rises and the sun comes up and I'm not thinking of you, let me just tell you, I've moved on. I don't care what.
Yeah.
That's a meme?
I love a meme that's like, it's good to live a life where you don't need nobody.
Yeah, it's like,
oh, thanks for telling us.
Yeah,
sounds like somebody needs somebody.
I'm going to go out on a limb here and say you're not okay with being alone.
Yeah.
Nobody Googles.
It's okay
Let
if
me
you're-
find a meme to tell everybody how okay I am.
I want to be around someone that's, because I know some serial meme posters, especially
I know.
Instagram. It's like you'll sometimes see, you're like, let me see what this person even looks like. I can't find their face without 10
3 people, like,
scrolls
on my Instagram right now.
It's
like,
like
that.
and then you're like, is that
Is
wow?
that her? Was that him?
Yeah, and if it is, yeah, it's just it's bad, dude. But like, who makes these memes and like
Thug life memes? He said.
Thug life memes are the best.
Memory.
Oh, I gotta find that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just any.
It's
like,
Thug Life memes. I'm gonna look at that. 'Cause I remember like that one time my friend showed me the one about like pimps.
right.
It was like RPGO, real pimping going on, and it's these pimps with gold teeth just talking, philosophizing. You can get addicted to it,
Right.
Because it's so you're like, this is real. This isn't a parody. This isn't like a Chappelle show sketch.
yeah,
this is real. So yeah, real pimping going on. Hashtag RPGO is fucking hilarious.
Really?
I find it to be. So I'm gonna try Thug Life memes. Let me see. But yeah. But
Yeah.
if you have good memes, send them to us because I wanna tear them apart. I won't. We'll keep the people anonymous. I don't want to know who did it.
I'm not gonna put you on blast, but if you see it, he just attached a loop. I mean, a link to a YouTube.
To a
thing.
YouTube. Yeah, we're not gonna watch that now.
But if I think it's stupid, you should. I'm not gonna put you on blast, but you'll know it's yours.
Yeah.
You'll know it's yours if we find it.
So
we
we're
put
gonna
it on
now that we're live and we have the video element, we're gonna go back to the meme making fun of in Mike's hot corner.
Yeah.
So does Mike have a hot corner this
No.
week? No, Mike's cold corner week.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Nothing bother. I mean, there's things in the political world.
Not hot and bothered this week.
There's things in the political world that I can go off on, but I'm not gonna.
Yeah, that's good. Nobody wants that shit.
Well, I don't care what anybody wants.
No, I'm saying.
Let's clear that up real quick. I'm not here.
Put it this way: if you didn't come in heated about it,
No, exactly.
we don't need to bring it up. Yeah, politics is fine if it's really bothering you.
Yeah.
But we're not going to be like,
Let me just get into it for
I
no
got
reason.
nothing else to talk about. Let's just
No,
poke the bear.
no, there's no reason for that. We're talking about the Yankees being fucking awesome.
Oh shit, dude! I'm going to the Red Sox game tomorrow night.
That's awesome.
Fucking, they're a game behind the Red Sox. 3-game series. Severino on the mound tomorrow night. I get to be there.
What third game behind the what?
They're 1 game behind the
I know.
Red Sox. 3-game series. This series is for the division.
At the end of the series, someone's going to be number one.
Yes.
Well, Boston's already number one, but
Boston's on.
someone's going to stay number one or become number one.
Very good breakdown. Good breakdown of the
That's why I don't do
possibilities.
sports talk.
And that is the end of sports talk on the On Our Head podcast. Someone will be number 1 in 3 days.
Yes,
So
and someone will stay number 2.
right, and that's that.
And that's that. I like sports talk and I enjoy listening to it. Just
I can't talk it.
I can't.
No, I love to listen to it, but
'cause
like me and you, I've seen it. Like me and you will try to like talk Yankees or sports, and it dies quick. It's like,
Because
aren't they great? Man,
we're
it's so
fanboys.
good.
We're just
fanboys. We know nothing about
Nothing. It's like, I mean, we can, but I'll just be regurgitating shit I heard on the Michael K show.
We're
You know what I'm
like
saying?
that-
Like, I'm not really
we're
going
like
to
that-
have my own independence.
We're like that Chris Farley character on SNL. It's like,
Remember the time you did the thing?
did you see Aaron Judge's home run last night? Yeah, wasn't that great?
It's not great.
Yeah, it was great.
It's like, yeah.
Yeah.
When you're talking,
It's
hey, remember
never done.
that time you hit that home run and you won the game? That was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not really. Angela.
Angela says it's only Monday. I
Shit,
wasn't
no,
expecting this.
I did watch I'm Dying Up Here. I can't talk
I
about
didn't
that.
watch I'm Dying Up Here. It was on last night?
Yeah, last night was the new season.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I must not have my DVR sex. That shit wasn't on my shit.
Yep. That shit was on my shit.
I didn't watch it. Damn, I would have watched
I didn't
it.
see the Gary Shandling still.
You still don't watch the Gary Shandling documentary?
No, every time I sit and really settle into night, it's like 11. After I watch everything that's on,
Yeah.
like the Yankees and you know the follow the what do you call it, game wrap up and all that stuff.
Right.
It's 11:30.
Yeah.
and then I'm like, I'm gonna start watching a 2-hour documentary right now or a 4-hour documentary right now.
Yeah.
I can't.
That's like, remember we saw the play with fucking what's his face in it?
Mm-hmm. You're really good at this.
The fuck's his name? Like,
You okay?
my mind ain't working. We saw Iceman
Iceman
Cometh
Cometh.
with Denzel Washington.
Why you keep saying Cometh, man?
It's Cometh.
It's Cometh. Like
cometh?
Yeah, like he's coming, not coming. They're coming. Here coming. Who's here? The pizza man's coming. No, he cometh. No, he cometh.
I thought I'm saying cometh.
You're not. You're saying cometh. Now you're saying cometh because you're hearing me say it.
Iceman cometh.
That's not, see? It's not cometh. It's not Iceman cometh.
Cometh?
Cometh, like he's coming, right? That's how you say cometh.
Yeah, I thought that's what I was saying.
But you haven't been. You've been saying cometh the whole time. Ah, this show's going to shit. Here comes Joe Conti.
Oh.
I saw the first part. Me too. I saw the first part too, Joe.
The Gary Shandling documentary is amazing. I've seen it so long ago that I have to watch it again and talk to you about it.
Yeah, I know. But I'm dying up here. There's my daughter.
Yeah.
Sam.
But yeah, no, you're talking about not being able to watch something. I got the original play on video to watch.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah, I got it from my library, but I keep paying overdraft fucking things because I can't find 4 fucking hours, man.
Why don't you just buy it from? It's like $1.95.
It's not in print no more. They ain't gonna sell that. It's just rare, man.
It's a DVD.
It's a 2-disc DVD fucking thing.
Really? Can you burn it?
I tried. It's got that's my original plan.
Right.
I was gonna rip it, make copies.
Yeah.
For you and my acting teacher.
It did not work out for us.
Nah. But so.
But I am dying. I'm dying up here.
Was it good? The
She
premiere.
said, hey, Dad. Hey, Joe.
What's up, Sammy? Your dad was telling us about you getting drunk in Cozumel.
Yeah, you and your one drink at Cozumel.
Yeah.
Dad, you said I can drink when I'm 18.
How's
it's
that
legal? Okay.
How's that drink? Can I go on the ship
I
now?
want to go back to your ship right now. Why? I just don't feel that good. Okay, take care now. And we get up. Me and my son get back to the room. She's like, passed out. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. She's assed out.
She could be in the Iceman Cometh.
Yeah. Exactly.
Joe Conti, did you see the Haley's Cometh? See, Joe? Again.
There it comes to the
Joe,
gold.
you're doing comedy 20 years now? Mm-hmm. That's the joke you wrote?
Yep. That's
Boo.
what I came up with.
Boo. If you want...
Hey, are you doing are you doing your radio show tonight? Aren't you doing the Joe Conti experiment?
Oh, yeah, Joe Conti does the Conti and Kenny show.
On Monday nights, right?
On Monday nights. Yeah.
On More Lot Radio, is it?
More Like Radio? Yeah, something like that.
So I know it's got more in it.
Joe Conti, yes, you do. You write a good joke every 86 years.
Yeah, you're like Haley's Comet.
And all your jokes you do write feel like they're 86 years long.
Fucking Joe. Joe, we were at... Joe did a guest spot on a show I did a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
And Joe, every time he did a joke, he would like, I just stopped by to do new stuff. I'm sorry, I just stopped by to do stuff. He kept telling the audience that. I'm like, you want to take your fucking safety vest off, faggot, and do the new joke without saying you're doing a new joke? Like,
yeah, the
the whole
preface this. I'm about to do some new shit.
Something new. So
I'm about to bomb someone. I'm doing new shit. I'll do that after a joke does bomb. I'll be like,
people insecure. Very.
We're all insecure. I've done it. I've done it after the bomb. You bomb and be like, well, that'll be good one day.
I save all my material for the comment section of a free podcast.
James,
see, that's what I'm saying. He hits a zinger.
Yeah,
he gets them, and then you're like, "Hey, you feel that for a couple hours."
Yeah, James is funny.
He is funny
on the internet, not live.
Huh?
Not live, but
he's not.
No, he is.
That wasn't nice to say.
I'm kidding. He tried comedy. He quit.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Thank you. Just get out of our way, man. Now, if you could just talk to Conti, that'd be awesome.
I had burgers with James last time I did a show in Queens. That's the only reason. Like, if I ever do another show in Queens, I'll be like,
is that where he lives?
Hopefully, I can get a time to have a burger with him.
Is that where he lives?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, not far from QED. So I was doing a show there one night. We went to his burger joint.
All right.
And
that's that. What were we saying? We were saying something about I didn't know what we were talking about.
Finding time to watch shit.
Oh yeah, I'm dying up here.
It was good.
Really good.
Yeah, I love that show.
Really good.
I'm gonna watch that tonight. Maybe when I get home from class.
Really good. They have like a hell gig, man.
Yeah.
It's like in a fucking Roadhouse bar, like in a bar. It's the three dudes. It's what's his name? The black guy. What's his name? Eric.
Yeah.
What's his name in real life? Eric.
I forget.
And then
Eric Griffin.
Eric Griffin, Santino, and that one dude. I don't think he's a comic for real. So there's three of them are on the road together, and they're doing this gig, and the owner of the place is like a redneck, big fat. You got a cowboy hat on. He's like, first off, you got to keep it clean, and I'm gonna be heckling you just to help get you going, get the show going. He's like, you're gonna be heckling the acts. And he's like, yeah, with this crowd, you're going to need help. And they're like, oh, this is going to be a great gig. And just that whole him telling them how it was going to be scene, I was like, oh, my God, that's hitting way close to home.
Yeah, those hell gigs.
Yeah.
I mean, just last year, I canceled the gigs. I knew it was going to be hell gig.
Yeah, yeah.
So when I booked the gig, I knew it was at a bar, but like, they do it in the back room. Right? So I'm like, fine. If you're in the back room, if I'm not in the bar, I'll do it. Like I always say, I'd rather perform for one person in the back room
Absolutely.
than 90 people not listening to me in a bar room.
Right.
You know what I mean? But in that time, it migrated into the bar because it wasn't happening in the back room.
Right.
So I was warned about that the week of. So the dude calls me. He's like, I was confirming you this week. I go, hey, you doing it in the back room or in the bar? He's like, oh, we're in the bar now. I was like, dude. I don't need this no more in my life. No. I go, that's not the act I have. I go, you know what I mean? And he goes, no, but he's like, I know, dude, you're good. You can whip them into shape. I'm like, I don't want to whip them into shape. I don't want to make people have a show that don't want a show.
No.
And he goes, oh, you're going to put me out? I'm like, no, I won't put you out. I'm just saying, listen, we live in an area highly congested with comedians.
Yeah.
I'm sure you can replace me. If you can't replace me, I'll do it. But I'm sure you got 4 days.
Yeah. And he replaced you?
Easy.
Yeah, right.
Bro, let me tell you something. I could put gig. Anybody want a gig?
Yeah.
Without even mentioning money or anything, I'd get
yes,
$1 million.
Right.
You know, but I don't do those no more.
Right.
I can't. Listen, if I go to a place and it happens to be that and I didn't know, hey.
Different story.
But it's like I can't sign up for that shit no more.
I have
being in some bar where people are just like shouting at you and shit.
Someone asked me to do a gig, and she was like, it gets really loud and they can get very rude. And I was like, well, I don't want it.
Right.
It's like, it could be like $400. I don't give a flying fuck. Yes, $400 is nice for 45 minutes. But if you're telling me they're going to be rude and mean and miserable, they don't deserve me. Like, that's the thing I'm thinking of. It's not so much.
Right, because then they go, oh, this guy sucks. Like, no, I don't suck.
Yeah.
This environment sucks.
Right. Like, you don't, and I have to think highly of myself. I got to think better of myself. Like, wait a minute. You want me to stand in front of a group of people who don't want me?
Yeah, picture that doing your job with people not wanting you to do it. Like, if you're a plumber, you just start coming into someone's house. What are you doing? I'm redoing your pipes. And they just start bringing your bags out. No, I don't want. What are you doing?
Right.
Come on, I got to. And just somebody keeps throwing your tools out.
Yeah.
Be like, what are you doing? I can't do my job. We don't want your job here.
Right, but even if you did, like, this group hires comedians. It's not like it.
Oh, okay.
It's not like
one of those ones where they just
not that kind of show. Like
send you to a room and
not like an old Carucci gig where you're like, here's a microphone, let's go, and you're like, hey, comedy.
One time I was a comic.
What was it called? Sabotage comedy? No, not that.
Nah, I was the only comic. I had to do an hour, and they were going to pay me $400.
Right.
And it was in this bar above a restaurant. So I get up there. I'm on a fucking stage the size of this coffee table.
Right.
It can't even hold the mic stand and me. The mic stand's on there. I have to take the mic stand off for me to get on the stage to have room.
Uh-huh.
They shut off hockey playoffs.
For you.
For the 5 people that were at the bar.
Right.
For the comedy show. All their backs were to me. I'm up there 40 minutes just talking to myself.
Oh, that's crazy.
And I go to the guy, I go, how much are you going to pay me if I leave now? What are we doing here, man?
Right.
What are we doing here? And that got like the biggest laugh of the night. You know, me just calling out like,
right.
Am I still? And then he goes, nah, get off. That's fine, man. I'll pay you the whole thing.
That's insane.
And he goes, oh, the last guy that was here had a struggle too, but they listened a little better. I was like, because The playoffs weren't on. You just.
But even if, like, just say that out loud. The last guy struggled, but he got a. Why do we have to get them? We don't.
Right,
I don't want to go to an audience that I got to get.
Like, I want an audience that's there to laugh, and if I suck, then it's on me. Like you go to a club. Most people go out to a comedy club are there to laugh.
Right.
If you happen to not be their cup of tea,
different story.
Yes, but at least they're all facing the stage, looking at me, ready for a show. Not this. All right, guys, turning off your game. They go, oh, how long is it going to be?
Yeah.
It's like, that's a good noise to get introduced to.
Right.
How long is this going to be?
How long is this guy going to be up?
Oh. And then I got to check. I'm like, I hope this check clears.
I remember Carucci's used to do a gig. Remember the place Carucci's in Saddlebrook?
Oh, yeah.
And when the first time he ever did it, they have like the Carucci's that has a bar, and then you go downstairs and there's a big dining room.
Uh-huh.
And they had like a piano in the back of the dining room. Really nice place.
Uh-huh.
The first time they ever did it, there was there in like the dining room.
Yeah.
And people would come down for the show. And then I hadn't stopped doing comedy for a little while. And he's like, you want to do Carucci's? And I'm like, yeah, it's close to where I live. Let me get back into the groove.
Right.
I go to Carucci's, and I go to the bar. And they're like, we do it up by the bar. They don't do it in the dining room anymore when the people are eating. Just leave them alone. We do it at the bar, and there's people at the bar, and they turn the TVs off, but no one's there for show. There's about 12 people sitting with their backs to the people, to us. So I'm like the second or third one up, and I'm just trying to talk, and no one's listening. So I go up to the bar, and I'm like telling them, like, hey, what's up, man? Like, and the bartender's like, go do the show. Do your comedy show. I'm like, do you think? I said, you think? And I got so mad. I was like, you fucking think this is a comedy show? Have you ever been to a fucking comedy? This is me on the show. Have you ever been to a fucking comedy show? Because this is not a fucking comedy show. Don't fucking call this a comedy show, you fucking disrespectful motherfuckers. And Rich is like, all right, we're good. I'm like, all right. Good night. I can be done?
Follow me on Facebook.
Handing out cards.
Do you ever have a meltdown on stage and call out the audience and be like, just go follow me on Facebook, Joe Fernandes with an S. Whoever liked me out there. I know this didn't go how you hoped it would go.
Neither for me either.
Me either. Believe me, if you didn't think, do you think I do this regularly?
Right.
This type of madness.
This anger.
It is such a weird art form where like that could happen.
Yeah.
No other art form do.
No other art form do they say, okay, let me just preference this real quick.
Yeah.
You're going to paint a picture of my house. As you're painting it, there may be people throwing shit at you.
People grabbing the brush out of your hand. You're trying. Yeah, like heckling house painters.
Yeah, right.
Guy's trying to do wall to roller. This guy comes in and grabs it. You suck. What the fuck are you talking about? I was
rolling
just setting it up.
fine.
Of course, it's not done yet.
I was just taping.
Yeah, you're just dipping the brush in. Someone's ripping it out.
Takes your tape off.
Yeah. What? Yeah.
What shitty lines? Well, you took my tape off.
I wonder where that came into existence, where it was like this.
Well, because it's the mere art of what you're doing. Like, we're usually talking shit to people.
Yeah.
We're up there shit talking. Yeah, not everybody's act is that, but that's what you're doing. You're basically, if you're really good at it, you're making these morons think that you're just coming up with it.
That's what Colin Quinn said. He goes, it's the good thing and the unfortunate thing about this art is that we need them.
Right. Yeah.
We need them. Unfortunately, we do. But
–
fortunately, it's like both. Fortunate and unfortunate.
And like
you can't work it out without them.
If you're really good at your job, you're making it like you're just in the moment.
Yeah.
And they think that we're just here in the moment and that they can do it too.
Yeah.
It's like, no, you can't do it. No, you can't. No, you can't do this.
Yeah.
You're not even close to doing this. But, yeah, those are the shit gigs that I like. Like I said, she offered me, it's like, you want it? It's like, they can be really loud and rude. And I'm like, I don't want that.
Yeah, why?
And it's a fundraiser for their event.
Right.
It's a comedy show fundraiser, but they just don't care. They don't care, and they're kind of loud and rude. I'm like, well, that's cool. I don't want that. I believe that I'm a good person.
Yeah.
And I deserve respect. I would never do that to someone, so why would I want to stand in front of a room full of people who are such low lives that think they can talk and be rude to the guy who's on stage? You're a low life to me. You're not a good person if you're able to be disrespectful to somebody doing their job. Like you're watching an act and the guy's unfunny, you might be like, this guy sucks. Different story.
Yeah.
But if you're being rude and not listening and talking and fucking chapping it up with everybody around you, like nothing's happening up there,
Yeah.
you're just not a good person. I don't give a fuck what your excuse is. You could tell me a billion things in a row, like, oh, it was this, we haven't seen our cousin in forever. I don't give a fuck. Your cousin are dirtbags. You're all dirtbags for talking while someone's doing their thing. I'm talking, I went to a town meeting. A couple of months ago, they were dedicating the park to my dad.
Okay.
So we went for them to vote it in.
Right.
So we were there for that. And like other people were talking, like, getting up to say stuff. And it was the councilman was giving his report. Like my sister was like talking, and I looked over at them. I'm like, that guy's talking right now. He's on the microphone saying his boring ass report, but that's what he's doing. Shut your fucking mouth.
Yeah, just have some respect.
Have respect. And if you don't have respect, to me, when a comic's telling jokes, whether they're good or not, if you don't have respect, you're a piece of shit. I don't care. You can't tell me anything different. I will never look at you like, oh, you're a good person. I'm looking at you as a piece of shit.
Well, it just goes to show like the tribalness of like people. Because even like when you see a comic struggling on stage, you would think, all right, he's a human on stage,
right,
struggling. Mm-hmm. It's almost like an audience has like a mob mentality of smells blood in the water. It's they don't encourage and try and make the bombing comic feel better.
No.
It's like they almost retreat and make it even harder. And you're like, what is it? And because it's consistent.
They're defending, they're protecting themselves and their uncomfortability.
Right. It's a weird.
But that is different. A bombing comic with an audience who tried to give you the benefit of the doubt and you ate balls, different. When they retreat.
But did you ever see those like you've been part of those comedy shows where like now you start a comedy show, you have your opener. Yeah, this is consistently getting that first laugh that gets me on a roll.
Yeah.
But you've been to shows that even could be set up good, right? And you get up and you go ba-da-ba ping, and it goes, and you're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
And you're like, how like this joke is like a 10 for 10.
Yes.
How, like, why are we at a 0 right now?
How did that fall flat?
How'd that fall flat? It's not like, you know what I mean?
Oh, I know.
And you're just like, and it's those nights where you're like, and you pull one out, but you're like, what the fuck was with this group of strangers?
Right.
What is it in the air tonight?
I also think I know sometimes I'll get it. It'll not rattle me, but like I'm now like in this like when you remember the documentary I Am Comic?
Yeah. When
I forget. Oh, it was Miller, not Dennis Miller. The other Miller. What's his name? Larry Miller.
Larry Miller
says when he's doing his act and he's getting that like bleh audience, he's like, you don't know how much of this joke you're not getting. Because there's so much more to the joke that comes with the feeding off of you.
Right.
And since you're giving me blah, you're getting half the act.
Yeah.
Because you don't get the tags, you don't get the fun movements, you don't get all the playfulness with it.
Right.
Because you didn't give me anything. So they don't realize that their blahness is just feeding the process. It's not, we can't just bring all the energy.
Right.
You have to have some of it.
Yeah.
You can't just be all us. We're not walking around tickling you.
Yeah, some need to be crank started. Some audiences,
right?
It's like you gotta.
Yeah, but they gotta bring something. You gotta come with something. That's like going to see Cirque du Soleil, and these guys are amazing, but you were like, like these guys are eventually gonna be like, like what the fuck? Stop swinging. These guys aren't even impressed.
Yeah, you watch like what was it? One time I was at Uncle Vinny's, and the guy opening for me, struggling up front. And then he says this one that gets like a big laugh. Now
you think, okay.
Now the joke wasn't any better than anything he said previous.
Right.
And then, like his jokes were all consistently, they were good, but they just weren't hitting.
Right.
This one hit, and you're like, oh, now he's gonna go.
Yeah.
And then they just they gave him like one.
Right.
And you're like, I almost wanted to go up and like, I mean, they were good for me.
Right.
They went, but I was like, what the fuck
happened?
Like, you want to like dissect it. Like, can we just stop the show and have a Q&A? Let's get the fuck in here. What the fuck is going on with you people? Because his jokes are good. They're set up punches. They're creative.
Right.
What's wrong with you? I mean, by watching him, I knew I got to start crowd working these people.
Right.
That's the good thing about closing shows is you're like, you have some data.
Yeah.
You're like, all right.
Right.
I can't just be telling stories.
Yeah, no.
I could, but I got to rip on them and then
back to story. Rip story.
Yeah, you know what I mean. But you just, I don't know. It's like you should almost have like a post game press conference with the audience. Like, all right, when that guy went up and first started,
audience.
Yeah, what?
They're behind the mics and we're over here on this side.
Yeah. All right, when he came up here.
Lady.
All right, so the show just started, so you guys really shouldn't have an attitude problem, but you did.
Yeah.
Where'd it come from?
Right. Well, my mozzarella sticks were cold. So it's food? Is it a food thing? Is it a food? Okay, so it wasn't a food thing. It's just your mozzarella sticks were cold. Okay.
Yeah.
So why is it? Yeah, I mean, it's weird.
There's no science to it, or else it'd be figured out.
Right. Absolutely.
You know what I mean? But like, it's
there's
like that's what I tell people. It's like there's
a psychology
like you'll see
to
people
it.
like people like regular Earth people that don't do comedy that aren't in our circles be like, "Yo, this comedy show is brutal. They were brutal, these comics." And I'm like, I don't know. I can't trust you because I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what the circumstances were. You know what I mean? Like, they could have been fine comics.
I've had people come up to tell me, and they tell me the person they saw. And they're like, "Who'd you see?" And whoever it is, and they're like, "Oh, they just weren't that good." I'm like, "No, it's not. Doesn't make any sense."
Yeah.
You don't even make any sense with the statement. They weren't even that funny. No. Something was wrong with your show and you, because the person I know is funny.
Yeah.
You know. So yeah, it's there's a psychology to it.
Yeah.
That this group, like you said, you know how they retreat. I think it's a self-preservation. No one wants to laugh because it seems like no one else is laughing.
Yeah, laughter is contagious. You can win a whole room over by getting,
a couple
it can
people
grow.
That's why I love doing, like, you do shows with just men. Can't do it.
Yeah.
I don't have good shows with just men. I need a broad.
Yeah.
Because a broad giggles, they make their man giggle.
Right.
And then their man just starts laughing because everyone's having fun.
Yeah. Unless sometimes you get that one guy that if his broad's giggling too much, he's like,
"Oh, forget about it."
Like, you're making my girl laugh. It's like, I'm trying to make everybody laugh. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
With your fucking UFC shirt. It's always what's that like old that brand that they used to the words are written across.
Yeah. No, I know what you're talking about. I just can't think of the name.
I'm thinking Savage, but that's not it.
But I get what you're saying.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you have bedazzling on your shirt, I already know.
Yeah.
If you have bedazzling, you look like you have too much creatine.
Yeah. Like, if this vein is out already, the one that's in your head.
Yeah, like if you lift and wear that type of shirt, you're a problem. But if like a muscular guy comes in with like a polo, he's a good guy.
He's a good guy.
He's
got his polo tucked into his khakis.
He's confident.
He's confident. He's fine.
He's confident.
Yeah. He doesn't care if I make his broad laugh.
You learn so much about people.
Absolutely.
Being a comedian.
I told you when I was in Indianapolis last year, right in the front row was a black girl and a black guy and his white girl. Mm-hmm. Front row. As I'm being brought up, the feature came off, and I said, "How's everything going?" He's like, "Oh, it was good." But I was watching when he was up there. The two right in front, the front row. They have like a railing around the stage, so they're the railing.
Yeah,
and they were talking to each other the whole time. Like the black guy was talking to the girl.
Affliction, that's what was on the shirt. It just came to me.
Yes.
If you have an affliction shirt, I know you're not going to enjoy my show.
No, because your girl's going to laugh and you're going to get jealous.
The worst is like four guys all with affliction shirts coming together.
They're good because a group of dudes. They're not worried about nobody.
But it's so hard because if they weren't so large and looked like it'd kill me, I'd be like, you guys all just in the same. It's kind of weird, man.
Dude, do your affliction. Your black one or your gray one? The gray one?
Yo, we're going to flick some of this shit on the public tonight.
I told you when we did that convention.
Oh, yeah.
And the two dudes were like fucking affliction kind of kids. And they're walking through and they're like, "Yo, man, what I say? We're gonna, we need to go fuck shit up." Right? Like something like, "Yo," he's like, "Yo, let's go fuck shit up." I'm like, ugh. You're not fucking nobody who says it. Let's go fuck shit up. Let's fuck shit up.
Fuck shit up.
So, but So I'm being brought up, and there's the black guy, and he's talking to the girl. He's talking to his girl the whole time. So when the feature came off, I was like, how's this show, man? That dude's fucking. He's like, no, yeah, he's talking. I was like, all right. So I'm watching as the host is bringing me up. I'm just watching that dude. And he's not fucking looking up. He's just talking to the girl. Everyone starts clapping for me to come up. He's not even looking up. So I walked up, and I was like, don't hurt yourself, bro. Looks something I'm like, yeah, a little clap. What the whole fucking night's on me? I got to bring it all. You're not going to give me any energy? You can't give me a little energy to help the fucking show go? And he's like, claps like this. I'm like, there you go. Don't hurt yourself. That's cool. Thanks, man. So then I go do my thing, and he's a guy. He's muscular. And I'm like, I say some jokes, but he's talking to his girl. I'm like, yo, talk to your broad all night? You really don't want her to look at a white dude? Is that what's happening?
Oh.
That's what I said. I was like, man, you're so insecure, bro. You don't even want her to laugh at me, man. That's fucking sad. Wow. I fucking went into him the whole time. Everyone I was killing, he hated me. And that's at the end of the night. He was like fucking gonna fight me, and then they had to get me into the green room.
It's amazing that a guy would want to fight a comedian.
Yeah. Well, he wanted to fight me because he was insecure. He was all over his girl because he didn't want her looking or laughing at anything anybody said. I've said that. I said this at a show because, I always see, you sense the guy who's jealous and, just sitting back while his girl's laughing. He's not happy about it. And I'll point him out, but not point him out. I'm like, everybody's awesome here. There's a couple of you who think you're funnier than me and are mad that their girl's laughing. I get it. You're insecure. I said, but if your girl is the kind of girl who just fucks the comedian because he was funny, then maybe you need to get another girl.
Right.
I said, if you're the kind of guy who walks into a CVS and someone looks at your girl and you want to fight them, maybe you need to get another girl. If you walk to a CVS and she winds up blowing a dude in aisle 3, you might want to fuck and get another girl and not want to fight the dude she blows.
Like, man, she keeps blowing guys in aisle 3.
What's in aisle 3?
I just... Wait, your girl cheated on you multiple times. Where's CVS? Every time she goes out for cough syrup, we have issues. She goes other places. She goes out to the club, meets nobody. Something about aisle 3.
But I was thinking about this today. I was just like, if you're that kind of guy, man, every time someone looks at your girl that you want to fight, then you're a sad human, bro. You're sad. You're not cool. You are the opposite of cool. They disrespected me? No, you're a fucking bitch. Yeah. You're a little bitch because someone looked at if your girl's leaving you all the time, maybe it's you, dude. Or you're just not finding the right girl. You're going to fight everyone because someone looked at your girl's ass? You're an idiot. I'm not impressed with that. I'm not impressed with a guy who's like, yeah, man, don't disrespect me, bro. No, I'm not. You want to go to jail because someone looked at your girl? You're an idiot, man. I'm sorry. You're not impressive. We're no longer 9 years old.
Right.
You don't fight someone and you get, and the whole neighborhood's like, I respect that dude for fighting. No, you're 30s. No one respects you for fighting. Not one cop's going to be like, he looked at your girl? You know what, man? You get out of here. You, buddy, get up off the floor with your bloody face. You're going to prison for looking at that guy's girl. No.
Yeah.
You go to jail, you fucking moron.
Yeah, even if my girl was like, that guy's looking at me, I'd be like, well, stop looking at him. I'm not
fighting with him.
Yeah. Just don't look back. You going to do something about it? Yeah. I'm going to tell you to stop it.
You cut it out.
Yeah, because type of guy you think you're dating, but
yeah.
No, I don't do that.
But even if I could brawl,
yeah.
First off, no one's touching me. No one's hitting me, man.
No, me neither. I run fast. I'm out of there.
I'm 48 yees old. Do you think I'm fighting someone with my face? It doesn't even make sense.
Mike gave him a rousing headbutt to the fist. Yeah, he's fighting with his face.
Just doesn't make sense. Nobody's touching my face. No one's hitting me. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense. I will stab the fuck out of your throat with an implement, with an instrument. I don't give a fuck.
With an implement.
I will find something that's sharp and cut you. I don't care, man. But you're not touching me. You know what I'm saying? And when I was younger, you couldn't look at my girl. I wanted to stick in your throat.
Oh, you were like that?
Oh my God, but it was because I was so insecure.
Yeah.
I remember sitting at this diner with my kid's mom. This was before we had kids. It was just us and sitting in the diner, and I got my back to the window, and these three young, and she was a very beautiful girl, and she was younger. I was not old. I was 24 years old. She was 17. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't like 30 and 20, but you know what I mean? She was a very pretty girl. And these kids walked, they were probably like 18, 19, walked behind me. And I just was eating, and I sensed something behind me. And she looked up and looked back down real quick. And I looked around, and he was like blowing a kiss to her.
That's not nice.
So I grabbed...
That's a little...
I grabbed this fucking fork, and I run after him.
Why not the knife?
Butter knife? I'm not fucking at a steakhouse.
I would have brought a few utensils.
Yeah, just bought the fork. That's going to stick. So I run out, and I run down this ramp, and he started to walk really fast with his friends to try to get away. I was like, come here, you motherfucker. And then I look, and in the diner that I just left, 3 tables over, was a table full of cops. So they are looking out the window as I'm chasing a guy with a
That guy's
fork.
walking pretty fast with a fork. I don't think he's on the way to the salad bar. But I don't know. What do you guys think?
Just want to give it a second, see how it pans out?
Should we see how it shakes out? A guy just walking. He's got his fork up by his head.
Yeah, I don't think he's going in for an onion
I
ring.
don't know. Do they have a carving station? I don't even see one.
And then I was like this, and the kids start to run, and I looked up, and the cop was looking out the window like, serious? And I was like, then I went back in because I couldn't handle anybody looking at my girl.
Yeah.
It made me so uncomfortable. I told you, I went to a dance with her. Went to dance, and any dance, just dancing, and I took a break. She was dancing with some other girls, and I just took a break. And I was with my 2 best friends, and I had to be like, you got to just let it be, man. You got to let her be.
Yeah.
Don't be crowding her and let her live. Right. And it was my learning process. I was so hard.
Yeah.
And I let her in the middle of the floor, and like these 3 dudes were like, yo, what's up? Dancing next to her. And I had to go outside, and I threw up.
Threw up?
That's how insecure I was.
Wow.
I threw up. I'm like, she's going to leave me. And my friend's like, dude, she's not going anywhere. But I was so sick like that. And it took me letting her do her thing and not saying a word, even though it made me nauseous.
Yeah.
And the more I did that, I became okay with being with somebody. It took me till I was 29 years old before I became comfortable with me enough to say, it didn't bother me anymore. But for years, I had to let her just do her thing.
Oh, yeah. That shit would bother me when I was young. I just wouldn't do nothing about it. I'd be like, sorry, I guess that's your new guy right now.
Yeah. But I would want to fight everybody and yell about it and not let her go out. And my sponsor at the time was like, would you rather, it's like, that old fable, let the bird, let her free if she, if she goes away, whatever.
Let her go. If she comes back, she's yours. If not, it was meant to.
It was not meant to be.
Not meant to be.
One,
yeah.
Right? So his version was, would you like your girl to say she loves you on her own, or you want to handcuff her to the bed and put a gun to her head and make her say it?
She likes handcuffs. If we're, I don't know. Have you not met her?
And I'm like, it needed to be said. I'm 25 years old.
Yeah.
And I'm hearing this. I'm like, yeah, I guess that's true. I want her to just say I love you. You know what I mean? I don't want her to be afraid. You know what I mean? Where I'm forcing her to be in love with me.
Right.
I want her to just be in love with me.
Yeah.
And that's it clicked, and it took me a few years of letting her just do her thing without ever saying a word and dealing with it. Just deal with it.
Yeah.
And I dealt with it, and then start to feel good about myself for being a good person and learning about life. And then I was like, what the fuck am I doing here?
Yeah, I think a lot of people go through that.
Yeah,
I mean, without the fork attacks, but
Yeah, I'm sure.
But I remember being all insecure like that and fucking,
Right.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, they're looking at your girl.
Be like,
Cool.
oh, dude, you're taking her away from me? Thanks.
Oh, darn. Take care.
I remember a girl break up with me one time where I met someone else. I'm like, oh, good. Really? Don't be just saying that. Don't be just saying that, because I've been trying to figure out how to break up with you for a while now, and I can't. But did you meet somebody? Please tell me you were cheating on me so I can't forgive you.
So we can never move past this.
Yeah, I want to know. I want to
never be able to move on.
You've seen him for a while? Thank you. Thank you for doing for me what I could not do for myself. Because I've never. I think one time I broke up with a girl. I used to always like need them to end it.
Oh, really?
I could not. I just could never.
Right.
I always had anxiety about doing it.
It
was like one time I did it, and then like, you know why I don't like doing it? Because the one time I did it, I was tormented on whether I made the right decision.
Yeah, but
so when someone does it to me,
you have no choice because
they made the decision.
Yeah,
I have to accept it. It's much easier for me to accept.
Right. No, I get it.
When they go, but when I do, I'm like, oh, maybe I was.
Well, I think that was one of those things that I did when I was young too. Like break up with somebody and like, was I done? Because she's pretty cool. Like you start thinking about it like in regret wise. But like once I became really confident in my decision, like I'm really confident in who I am.
Yeah.
So once I became very confident in what I'm doing, I didn't second guess everything. Like I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I know I'm not. I don't want to be with you. You know what I mean? Like a couple of girls broke up with me. It broke my heart. But like one thing I learned when I got a broken heart is that it doesn't matter. I used to always want to know why.
Yeah.
And like when I was dating that comedian broad, I wanted to know why. Because it was really...
That was a tough one for you. I remember when you went through that.
Yeah, because really, truthfully, 50% of it was I really did care about her. I really liked her. The other 50% I was in such a bad place in my life that I was so needy. I needed it.
Right.
And when she
wasn't healthy at all.
It wasn't healthy at all. And that was something I learned, and I realized I don't need to know why if I'm okay. It's when I'm not okay that I need to know why.
Right.
And like then the next girl I broke up when me and Bronca broke up, I was like, it took me only a week and a half to get over that because I was like, I know this probably wasn't going to go far anyhow.
Right.
Or it is what it is. Like I didn't need to know why. I started to realize what are you doing about it?
Yeah.
That's like, all right, I have no food. Man, I have no food. Well, what are you doing? Do you want to eat today?
Right.
Well, you better get some fucking food. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just bitch about where you're at. You have to do something about it. So why someone left me or why the relationship didn't work out doesn't really matter. It's what am I going to do about where I'm at?
Yeah.
You know?
I remember one time when I was a teenager, I was seeing this girl. It was like, but back then, like a 6-month relationship is like huge.
67 years.
You know? But I was seeing this girl, but whatever. You're like, I don't know if I want to, So I was talking to a buddy of mine.
Right.
I'm like, I don't know. I think I want to break up with her. I still know, blah, 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 blah. But then, like, just having a conversation with him. But then, like, we wind up having this, like, awesome couple days together in the summer. And I'm like, I really like this girl. But with sometime in that couple of days, like, towards the end of it, she talked. He's like, well, if he doesn't want to be with her, I want to be with her.
Oh, okay.
He's like, yeah, Joe's saying he don't want to be with you anymore. And she's like, did you tell him you didn't want to be with me no more? And I'm like, but I was just fine. We don't have to be together no more. And then they started being together. I'm like, it was so painful.
Right.
You're like, what a dick.
That is a dick.
But, you know what I mean? Like, such a dick.
Did you ever have similar situation? There was a girl I used to work with in Silverstein Paints a long time ago when I was still getting high and active. But her name was Janine, and she was like like every night when I was smoking crack and sniffing coke.
That's a good name.
Janine?
I don't know why.
Yeah, it is a good name. I used to smoke crack and sniff coke all night long, right? And then the only thing that would put me to sleep after like a 48-hour run was thinking about her.
Yeah.
Like thinking that maybe one day she'll be my girlfriend if I can clean my shit up.
Right.
She was a good girl.
Yeah.
And that was my thought. Mm-hmm. She used to put me to sleep just thinking about the possibility that maybe one day I'll be with her. That's what would calm me down.
Yeah.
So I told him that. This guy I work with. I was like, man, that's how I feel about her, man. I look at her, I think she's the one. And like, I just think that like everything about her. And I told her all these things I loved about her. And then this motherfucker, who's married, goes and he tells her, this is how I feel about you. And he told her everything I felt.
Oh my God.
And she was like, and I was like, I got clean. I got out of detox. I was like, hey, I want to talk to you. And she was like, guess what happened? Me and I think his name is James. I can't even think of his name. James. And I said, what did he tell you? And she told me everything he told you. I'm like, that's everything I told him about you for me. But now it seems like, is it? Like, he did all the real stuff.
Oh, man. What a dick.
Total dick.
That's like even worse than a dick that did that to me. Because at least he used my words
to benefit. He just told her. He's married.
Yeah. Oh.
And then I think they had a little affair for like a month or two, and then they stopped that. I'm like, this. That's douchey. You took every. I had another guy in the program. I'm not going to say his name. There was a girl. Her name was Dawn, and I was in love with her for like my first few months of recovery. I was in love with her. I was like, oh, it's Dawn. There she is. And like she was around for a long time, still around, but she was like this thing that I loved, and I told my friend, and I said, there's something about her, man. When she's around me, it's just like I'm like, oh my god. And he's like, yeah. And then I got with my girl. And then when I broke up with my kid's mom, I went back to this convention and she was there. I was like, yo, man, there's Dawn. I was like, dude, I've always thought that she was so awesome and I wanted to get with her. But she was like always like intimidating. I don't know what it was. This motherfucker in front of me goes to Dawn and was like, you know what? I've always had a hot for you, but you're like intimidating.
What?
I was like, this guy just gave you all those words.
Yo, that is fucked up, man.
Fucking people in the program suck. And that dude had 7 years more than I do.
Recovery.
Yeah.
One act helping others without parallel.
And I helped him.
You helped him. That's probably how we'd spin it. No, that's the way we do it. You know, the parallel. Yeah. You probably knew. You're like, yeah, God, you know.
Well, I wasn't new then.
Okay.
I was already freaking 6 years clean by that time.
Yeah.
When I first got clean, he had hooked me up with a girl at a comedy show, an actual comedy. There used to be a club in Hackensack called the Comedy Cafe.
Okay.
The Comedy Taxi Cafe, and it was like a taxi cab layout. Like everything was
that's cool.
Black. It was cool. Like, and it was a comedy club, and we used to rent it out for the Bergen area's comedy show. Mm-hmm. They rented it out. I didn't nowhere near doing comedy. It was 9 years before I ever took the stage.
Yeah.
But I was there, and there was this girl, and my insecurities were not allowing. I had like 6 months clean. And there was this girl, and I was like, she was hot. I'm like, she's hot, and everybody's like, he's like, go talk to her. I was like, no fucking way. She didn't like me. Look at me. I'm ugly. And he sat down. And
he's like, yeah, you're right.
He's like, yeah, he thinks you're ugly.
Actually, good point.
Yeah. He sat down, and then 2 seconds later, he's like, yo, man, she just asked me who you were. And I was like, what? And he's like, yeah, bro, she's got the hospital. She's looking at you the whole time. And I was like, really? He's like, yeah, go sit down, man. And I sat down, and she did like me. He hooked me up with her. So you got to give him this. He gave me my first threesome. He hooked me up.
I mean, how do you fault a guy?
You know,
you got a lot of goodwill.
Yeah, I got it.
You know,
and then 5 years later is when he took my words and told that girl. But other than that,
you got to forgive.
I got it. Yeah,
forgive and forget.
Exactly.
I've had people fuck me over that gave me nothing.
Right. No, he gave me my first threesome, and he hooked me up with that girl. So 5 years later, he took the words and told some girl I had a crush on how he felt about her.
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
We can do.
You're right.
Yeah.
I never thought about it that now that I think about it.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably what he was thinking. He's like, all I did for this guy? Still a few words. He's trying to, this is what I wanted to communicate to her, but I didn't know how to. Mike just helped me.
Right. Yeah.
This was what was in my heart.
This has been in my
I just didn't know how to articulate it.
That's
so you're just helping him articulate his love.
Right, you're right. True, very true, very true.
I mean, if you're going to find a way to,
I remember I did this. I was not even 6 months clean yet. I was 4 days away from being 6 months clean, and I had a threesome at a convention. Right? And when I come out the next Friday, so that was Saturday, the next Friday I was celebrating at a meeting, and this dude Rudy was giving secretary. He's like, anybody celebrating 6 months? And then I go to get up, and Rudy comes, and as he's coming, he's this mobbed up Italian dude.
Yeah.
He just comes up and he gets on his knee. He's like, here you go, bro. Because I had a threesome. He's like, here you go, bro.
Those were the days.
Yeah, the days. The days of being new in recovery. Everybody with time fucking you because you're cute and you're in good shape. Because you just smoked crack for 4 years.
Yeah.
Before you got all your fat on you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I look at those pictures of me when I was on drugs, just getting clean, all skinny, and you're like, oh, fucking great,
Look at
man.
him, ripped.
Everyone thought I was dying, but
Yeah, not
I
me.
tell you, I'd kill for that body now.
Oh my God! I remember it took me a few months before I started banging it up, but it like I look good, man. I came in at 143 pounds, bro. That's not a healthy weight.
No.
And then I got to like 160.
I was like 110.
Oh, yeah, you're
115.
I came in, I got to 150, and I looked good, man. Everybody was I mean, I looked good. I had longer hair. I like fucking like that, like fucking mullet type of hair. I was looking good.
Yeah. I had gorgeous hair in early recovery, man. Beautiful.
Yeah, everybody wanted to bang me. It was nice.
Yeah. Now, those days are long gone.
Way, way gone. It was nice. And then the thing that's messed up is I was good looking then. I had no self-esteem, so I couldn't have sex with anybody. I was like you said, relationships last like 2-3 months back then. That was a long time. I was relationship boy. I was always in long-term relationships.
Oh, yeah.
Until me and my kid's mom broke up. And then when I was 29, I was like, I'm just going to stay single for a little while and try to figure shit out. Why do I fucking keep doing the same thing? You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And I stayed single for a few years and learned so much about me. And then my 30s, I was the every 2-week kind of guy, like just going through it, tearing it up in my 30s because like I never did that when I was younger because I had no self-esteem. This girl, I remember one time, just some girl, I was like 17 years old, I was hanging out with my friend Dominic, who was like 19. I was like 16. He was 19. He's like, oh, you want to go? I'm going to this girl's house. I was like, yeah. He's like, all right, so it's in daytime. So I'm sitting on the porch. He's got his girl sitting on his lap and he's making out with her. Her friend is with him.
Okay. Her
friend is with her. Cute girl sits on my lap. She got her arms around my neck. And I'm just like, I don't even know her. Like, this is the first day I'm meeting her. She's just sitting on my lap and I'm just like staring straight ahead. And she's like, are you going to kiss me? And I was like, stop it. And then she got up and walked away. And then Dominic's like, come here for a minute. And I was like, are you going to kiss her? I was like, she doesn't really want to kiss me. I was like, she sat on your lap and said, are you going to kiss me? And I was like, yeah, but she's only doing that because she feels sorry for me because you're making out with a girl and I'm just sitting there by myself. So she feels sorry for me. He was like, I don't even know what that means. Like, that's how he did not have a clue. And I was like, yeah, nobody likes me, man. They just feel bad for me. That's how I grew up. I felt that way my entire life until I hit 30 years old. That no one really likes me. Everyone feels sorry for me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It's a shitty way to feel about yourself.
Yeah. I still feel that way. No, I've probably felt that way before. My relationships are always like that Friends joke, where it was like, I'd have relation till the first fight, then I thought we had to break up because we had a fight.
Chandler was
we fought. That was my life. It's like, oh, we fought, so it's over.
Right.
She's not the one. We would not fight if till you learn that that's actually a healthy thing to maybe get through a fight and learn about each other. But no.
Yeah.
You know, or like, you know, just even not realizing that women have that struggle every month. You're like, I don't know, man. I met her 3 weeks later. Total cunt. So I got rid of her. Then you're like, yeah, but they died. Oh man, it's probably. What are you gonna? Very self-centered. That's because I'm right. Just to show how self-centered I was when I'm young. Oh, she's having a bad day. I'm out. Oh, she was gonna be good in a couple days. Probably back to that girl you met. Huh? Where were you when I needed you?
Very self-centered.
Very self-centered. Very self-centered in my 20s. And the girls told me that. You're very self-centered.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I used to, and a lot of men think like this, and I stopped. These are all things I learned when I took time off to be by myself. Men, and women too, but if you think like a relationship, you think that when you fall in love with somebody that you're going to stop finding other girls attractive and stop wanting to flirt with other girls? No, you idiot. You're always going to want to flirt with other girls. You're always going to find other girls attractive. The thing is, you find someone that you're willing to say, you know what, I don't care about finding other girls attractive. I like being with you.
Right. I think
That's it.
I think that also comes with age, too.
Yeah.
I mean, straight up, man. If I was to, like, if I married a girl in my 20s, totally would have been divorced.
Yeah, because
I was just, too self-centered.
No, there's a lot of
But
other things.
as you age,
But I think if you talk to guys, a lot of times they start thinking that the relationship isn't what they want, or it's not really where I want to be. Why? Because I really like that girl too. Like, yeah, that's okay. It's okay to find that girl really attractive. What you do is you say, I just want to be with this one though.
right?
And if you can't say that, then break up and go fuck with everybody. But if you're only leaving because you're attracted to somebody else, then that's just dumb because you're always going to be attracted.
Well, that's young and shallow.
Yes.
Typically,
Yeah.
which I was
Right,
for
right.
many years.
What?
What are you gonna do?
Now you're married, you got a house, going on a cruise, got a dog, you're good.
Got a good life.
Got a real
I
good life.
actually said that the other day. I'm like, I just mad comfortable.
Right. That's good, man.
You know what I mean? Just do like career, like comedy career is not where you want it to be, but I enjoy it.
Right.
My whole life as a whole, if I step back, if I don't focus on the individual aspects,
Right.
if I just look at it in the broad picture, like I got more than I've ever thought I'd have.
Right.
You know what I mean? And the best is peace of mind.
Yes.
Like I have like a level of like,
Right.
you know what I mean?
Yep.
So I'm a lucky dude. My dog's like, will you wrap this shit up, man? I know you're going out tonight. I'd like one more park trip. If you can find it in your self-centered ass.
Busy
You've been
schedule.
using the word self-centered a lot, and I'm starting to... I don't know. I do know that as a dog. Self-centered, and I know the word park. But good cast.
Very good.
We're going to try and bang one out before I go on vacation. You got anything you want to plug this weekend coming up?
Okay. Tonight I'll be at... Granted, I don't know if you're going to get this up in time, but Thursday I will be at Gotham Comedy Club
Okay.
for Troy Allen's Dear Mom documentary.
I may be there, too.
Yeah, so
I
it's
think
10
I'm gonna
o'clock
try and-
show. They're going to release it. He's going to let the video play, and then I think we're either going to do the show
I think the
first,
show's before.
and then the video. And
That
then
makes
a
more
Q&A.
sense.
So it should be a nice. It starts at 10 o'clock at night, so it should be a cool night.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So I may be at Gotham on Thursday. Are you anywhere this weekend? Oh, we're together Saturday.
Saturday night we're doing a fundraiser in Pennsylvania, and that's it.
Yeah. Friday I'm at White Wolf Lodge. Go to jjcomedy.com to find out where that is, because I don't know. It's up in New York State somewhere.
All right.
And Thursday I may be at Gotham hanging out with you guys.
Cool.
So come out, everybody, or go to joefernandez.net to see any dates that I haven't been updating. But me on Facebook, I posted on there. Been mad lazy with the website.
Yeah.
And I go to MikeGaffneyLive.com to see all his dates. Subscribe to the audio part of the podcast. Those are the numbers that matter. But we do appreciate you listening.
We do.
Watching live. I don't care.
Yes.
Whatever you do, we just want you to watch. But thanks for listening, everybody. Thanks for downloading. You've been listening to All in Our Heads.